So here we are back with Thursday Thunder, and we have got some fantastic matches on show, and we've also got the progression of the stable feud. So let's start off. We've got a new hardcore champion. Tommy Dreamer is going to beat DDP, and of course, another member of the Extreme Revolution is going to get involved. That is New Jack. Higher intensifying the feud between the two stables. Interview Chris Kanyon, who's currently having a back and forth feud with Dustin Rhodes, pretty even at the minute. Now Rick Steiner, this will do him good. He's going to beat the Cat, but of course, for Wall is going to get a little bit of payback, and he's going to interfere. Then we've got Stable Angle and the Extreme Revolution together haven't appeared for a while, and this is then just hanging out backstage, celebrating Tommy Dreamer's win over Diamond Dallas Page, and discussing their plans for future takeover. They're going to go over the TV title, hardcore title, etc. Then we've got the Boogie Nights beating Jindrak and O'Hare, and of course the Perfect Event are going to get involved in that one. The interview segments of the angles between these two tag teams don't go down too well, so it's best just to have them interfere in each other's matches currently. And the Boogie Nights gives them a good little run out as well. Of course, the Rat Pack haven't featured this month, but that's because Shane Douglas has been tied up with Jeff Jarrett. But they will be making an appearance at some point. Interview with Mike Awesome didn't go down well last time a few weeks ago, but I'm going to give him another chance because he's got to get better on the mic, and the only way to do that is to... I guess I could have assigned him a manager, but let's see how he does on his own first. Dusty Rhodes getting a good little run out here in a victory over Curt Hennig, and of course, after Mike Awesome's interview here, he's going to feature in this match to help Dusty win. Stable Angle and the Evolution Revolution are basically going through as and when they please. They're going through the Extreme Revolution one by one. They've already attacked Sandman, they've attacked New Jack. Just Incredible is the guy tonight. Scott Steiner's going to beat Lash LeRoux in what should be a decent, entertaining match. And of course, we've got another 1v1 angle with Goldberg and Sting, but this time, what's going to happen is that Goldberg is going to floor Sting and pose over him with the world title. That's not happened during this feud yet, so that should be good. And then we've got Shane Douglas beating Jeff Jarrett in the main event. Of course, by cheating. So let's kick things off. A very good opener, DDP and Tommy Dreamer. Good match there. And the hardcore title has gained in image. Chris Kanyon, that went well with Dustin Rhodes. The Cat and Rick Steiner, not as good as I'd have hoped, but Rick Steiner did gain overness, so as long as the Cat's not lost any, that's good for Rick. Extreme Revolution, very good, and it just shows that if you take them off screen for a little bit and don't overuse them, they will continue to get good ratings. Boogie Nights, Jindrak, O'Hare, very good rating actually, and it'll do for Boogie Nights a lot of good that. You know, it was a mistake. I gave him another chance. He lost overness, 55%. He obviously needs a manager. After this show, Mike Awesome's going to be assigned a manager. Dusty Rhodes, Curt Hennig, that did surprisingly well. Really pleased with that. Just Incredible backstage. That angle did very well. And the Evolution Revolution haven't appeared for one or two shows and brought them back. Look at that, 79%. Good rating. Scott Steiner, Lash LeRoux, good solid match there with Scott Steiner, who hasn't appeared for a few shows actually. He's currently feuding with Lance Storm. And here we go, 86%, the world title feud. This is what we want for highest ratings to be involved in. We want them to be for the big matches. Sting's in the ring, carrying the world belt. Goldberg comes down, gets in the ring. After a few words, Goldberg grabs the belt and waffles for champion with it. I think waffles is a funny term, really. But there we go. Buddy knocks him out, and Goldberg poses above him, the belt in his hands. Main event, good, solid main event. Shane Douglas gained overness. That's what we want. And overall, we'll get a little bit higher than that. 69%. Let's blame it on Mike Awesome. Let's see how we did there. 5.83 for SmackDown. Not very good for Thunder, but not terrible. Jindrak and O'Hare work together well. Yeah, we know that. That's why they're in a team. Rick Steiner working stiffly. Okay. Let's have a look at the morale of these guys. No one's changed, so I guess that's positive. Now, Mike Awesome, he needs a manager, doesn't he? And he's down to 74. He's lost a lot there. 74, that's not good when he's a US champ. Anyway, let's have a look at who we've got. Stacy Keibler. We need to know who manages who. How are we going to find that out? If we look at Missy Hyatt, Tammy is his manager. Paisley. Is she a heel, or we need a face manager? She is a heel. Major Guns is taken up. I don't think Stacy Keibler's anyone's manager. Let's put her as Mike Awesome's manager. Manager Stacy Keibler. There we go. That should work. That should gain him a little bit of overness. Personal assistant. Not much going on there. Jamie Noble's act is starting to grow stale. Okay, let's change him to. We need to get this right as well. He's a blue chipper. Look at that, 84. He's done so well this month. Blue chipper. That's certainly not a witch. Definitely not. Underdog. I think that'll go down well. Underdog. Okay. Only 8 days away from our big pay-per-view. Let's have a look at how these feuds are doing. Shane Douglas, the edge in that one. Sting just edging Goldberg. Steiner edging Storm. These are really close feuds. Canyon edging Rhodes. Candido and Lash LeRoux neck and neck. For Cat has got a bit of a lead on the wall. Awesome and Hennig. Awesome just about. For tag feud 3-all. So that's going to conclude this show. And we'll be back next time for another episode of Showdown.